Okay, let's dive right into this. I want you to imagine a future where getting what you need from an AI isn't about writing some complex, rigid instruction manual. Instead, picture this. It's as simple as having a conversation with a brilliant colleague, someone who just gets what you're trying to do. Well, that future, it's a lot closer than you might think.
So you might be wondering, okay, does this mean prompt engineering is over? And, well, the answer is kind of yes and no. It's not really an end so much as a fundamental evolution. The skill isn't just disappearing, no way. It's transforming into something way more strategic and, honestly, way more powerful.
I mean, let's be honest, prompting today can feel like a real chore, can it? It's this very manual process of crafting these super specific, often technical instructions. You have to learn all these little model-specific tricks, and then just iterate over and over and over again to get the output you actually want. It's effective, for sure, but you wouldn't exactly call it a natural collaboration. And that brings us to the absolute core of this shift. We're moving away from a world where we simply tell an AI what to do, and we're stepping into an era where we truly work with an AI, like a genuine partner to solve problems together.
Just think about how we do things right now. It's pretty much a one-way street, right? We, the human, write a prompt and just kind of send it off to the AI. But the future we're heading towards is a collaborative loop. It's us working with an AI agent, constantly communicating, refining, and building on ideas together.
So, the big question is, how do we actually get there? Well, this whole shift is being driven by three key transformations that are completely reshaping our entire AI toolkit.
This new future is really built on three incredibly powerful pillars. First up, we've got multimodal communication. That means we're moving way beyond just text. Second, there are agentic workflows, where we're designing autonomous partners, not just single-task tools. And finally, natural language execution, which lets us focus on our goals, not the nitty-gritty code to get there. So let's break down what each of these really means.
Okay, first let's talk about multimodal communication. Here's a pretty typical prompt you'd see today. You want a logo, so you try to describe it with words. But words like modern or professional, they're so vague. The AI is basically just guessing what you mean visually, and that almost always leads to endless, frustrating revisions.
But now, look at the future. You'll provide this rich mix of inputs. Imagine showing the AI a few reference logos you actually like, giving it a specific color palette you want it to use, and then just using your voice to add that little bit of nuance, like, hey, combine the simplicity of this one with the modern feel of that one. See? This layered context completely eliminates the guesswork. You get dramatically better results and so much faster.
Next up, let's tackle agentic workflows. A really common prompt today is a simple one-off request like this one. You get a static summary, and that's it. The value ends right there. If you want an update next week, you've got to start the whole process all over again from scratch.
But with this new agentic approach, you're not just asking for a one-time task. You're actually defining a role. You instruct an AI to be your research agent. You give it an initial task, sure, but you also give it ongoing responsibilities, like monitor for new info every week and alert me to any big breakthroughs. Just like that, you've created an autonomous partner that provides long-term, ongoing value. It's a total game changer.
And finally, let's look at natural language execution. Right now, if you want an AI to write code for you, you often have to spell out every single technical step. It's so verbose, it requires deep coding knowledge, and it focuses entirely on the how, not the what or the why.
The future, though, is all about your intent. Instead of listing out a bunch of technical steps, you'll just state your business goal in plain English. Hey, I need to analyze our sales data and get the total revenue per region for the quarterly report. The AI then infers all the necessary steps, which libraries to use, how to handle errors, the right file formats, all of it. This makes incredibly powerful tools like data analysis accessible to everyone, not just coders.
So, after all that, what does this actually mean for us, for our skills? How do we prepare for this pretty massive shift from being a prompt technician to becoming a true AI collaborator?
Well, the skills you'll want to focus on are shifting from syntax to strategy. It becomes way less about memorizing the perfect prompt structure for a specific model and a lot more about designing those agentic workflows, communicating with a rich mix of media, and really focusing on the business outcome you're trying to achieve.
Ultimately, what this all points to is a new job title and a whole new way of thinking. The role of a prompt engineer is literally evolving into something like an AI collaboration designer. You're not just tweaking instructions anymore. You're the architect of the partnership between humans and intelligent systems, designed to solve really complex problems.
And this evolution isn't just about efficiency or picking up new technical skills. It's really about unlocking a completely new creative frontier. It's changing the very nature of how we build, how we create, and how we discover things.
So I'll leave you with this question to really think about. When you no longer have to focus on writing that one perfect instruction, and instead you have a team of tireless, brilliant AI partners ready to collaborate with you, what will you create?